It's your boy Wise Guy, man. I'm back with another video, man. Hey, if you're new to my channel, man, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to my channel, you know who I am, man. Just go down my page, man. But we finna get right into this story time, bro. The time I went to jail, folks. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'm just be completely honest. It's probably I ain't gonna say one. It was probably one of the toughest times for me. I'm not gonna lie. I was just going through a lot. And you know what I'm saying? I learned from it. I grew from it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to talk about it. Man, let me get situated. Let me get parked. I'm driving right now. So the time I went to jail, bro. So it started out. I'm going to just give you the whole backslide of, like, everything that was going on around that time. So I just started trucking around that time. I started off with Swift. And, yeah, man, Swift was cool. That was a great company. That was a good starting out company for me. I just didn't feel like the pay was, you know what I'm saying, what I was looking for. So, you know, I thugged it out for like 4 months. And, you know what I'm saying, I had to move around because, you know what I'm saying, I just personally felt like, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't worth it. You know what I'm saying? That's my personal experience with Swift. But other than that, they're a great company. They took care of me. Equipment great. Everything was smooth. I just felt like what I was getting paid was I was in value where I was at. So I just moved around. And right now with Warner, I've been Warner for almost a year. And I have no complaints with Warner. They're going to run you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to work. But you know what I'm saying? With work, I'm getting paid for my work, you know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Warner. And let me get right back into the story. So, bro, all right. So it was just like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. When I say a nigga was going through it for like them whole months, bro, I was going through it, bro. That was probably one of the craziest times. Besides me in college, I say college was the most depressing state I was ever in my life. But by this one, it was just like, man, it was a lot, bro. It was a lot. And like, me and my girl wasn't seeing eye to eye. Like, she was on the fence about if she gonna still be with me. Like, I lost my job. Well, I ain't lose my job. I resigned from my job. I came back home. You know what I'm saying? I tried to get a job. And I couldn't find one, you know what I'm saying? With the amount of experience I had, I couldn't find me a job. So I had to go back and get a regular job. So, you know what I'm saying? I hated that. You know what I'm saying? I tried the little plant. I hated that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, like, I was going through it, bro. It was a really, really tough time for me. So it was all that. I couldn't find a job. I'm trying to work. You know what I'm saying? I came back home. I was sick of being home. You know what I'm saying? I really wanted to move. You know what I'm saying? I was sick of being in that area. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot, bro. And then one evening, you know what I'm saying? My cousin, my auntie, they came and visit. And we was leaving the casino. We was headed back home. And like, we was on one of these back roads. I know this road like the back of my hand. And my uncle was in front of me. And then I just speed past him. I speed past him real quick. And then when I speed past him, as soon as I speed past him, State Trooper was right there, bro. It was like, man, I was like, man. And then my whole thing, I'm like, damn, I got to pay this ticket. You know what I'm saying? I already struggling. I don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? I already was struggling. But I should have just took my ticket. You got 2, 3, 4 months to pay the ticket back. You know what I'm saying? I could have just did that. I just didn't want to. So when he pulled me over, man, I'm telling you, like, I was already irritated that day. It was a lot going on, bro. Like, it was just so much. And I was just overwhelmed, bro. Like, frustration. You know what I'm saying? Like, frustration was just to the all-time high, bro. It was just my life at that point. It was just, like, so much going on. So he pulled me over, dude. Matter of fact, I ain't had no driver's license on me. So he came to the driver's license. I was like, I kind of had an attitude. I'm not going to lie. So everything was my fault. Kind of had an attitude. I was like, nah, I ain't got it, but you can pull it over my social. Where he was like, well, I'm going to ask you to get out the car. I was like, no. Like, I don't want to get out my car. Why you can't just... I was just like, nah, why you can't just pull it up with my social? Matter of fact, if you don't know, an officer can tell you to get out. If he cannot identify who you are, you have to get out the car. You know what I'm saying? The only time that you don't have to get out the car is you get put, like, you've done absolutely nothing wrong. He got your license, what's the name? You know what I'm saying? He don't smell weed. You know what I'm saying? So know your rights. You know what I'm saying? Like, just 9 times out of 10, just listen to what the officers say. You know what I'm saying? He's just trying to do his job. And I tell anybody, you know what I'm saying? I had to learn. Just let the officer do his job. Get out the car, do whatever he asks him. Yes, sir. No, yes, ma'am. And go on about your day. So if you're gonna get your ticket, it ain't nothing but some money. So you can go about your day. Nah, I didn't do that. I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? This man he opened my door. I said, what are you doing? He grabbed my arm. I said, why is you touching me? You know what I'm saying? I was just really confused. Like, I'm like, is this really going on right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, as a matter of fact, I kind of know the dude, but you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. So he grabbed my arm. He yanked me out of the car. You know what I'm saying? I said, do not touch me, bro. Like, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not, like, I just didn't want to feel bothered that day, bro. Like, and it was just like, that split second, like, you make that split decision can change your life. So that made me realize, like, yeah. So he pulled me behind my back, pulled me up, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was talking to me like, man, why you didn't just get out the car? Like, you know, we could have all just avoided. And then my grandma and them, they came and made the situation even worse. I'm like, why are you putting in handcuffs? And then he said, yeah. He said, I'm taking him to jail. I'm taking him to jail. If y'all want to come get him, he'll be in Neshoba County Jail. So yeah, man, that's how I went to jail, bro. And then, like, it was just so crazy because it's like, man, like I'm telling y'all, at that point, it was just so much going on in my life, and this just topped it all. Like, when he put me in the car, he put it, what's the name? We got to talking. I kind of calmed down. Like, everything was smooth. He was smooth. He was just like, bro, like, when you sat in that car, I sat in the back of the car, you know, with the cuffs on and the cuffs on my hands, it get a little tight. It just made, like, your eye, like I was saying, like, your life just flashed you in front of your eyes so quick, bro. Like, I'm like, damn, really finna go to jail. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, bro. It was crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, when people hear, oh, bro, you went to jail, you know what I'm saying? You know when people in your video, what's the name? But it's just, like, crazy, bro. So I went to jail for disorderly conduct, and I got a speeding ticket. And yeah, I had to pay like $600 in fines, $300 for like what's the name? It was like $400 for the speeding ticket, man. I ain't gonna lie, I was irritated, bro. I was really irritated. There was a lot going on for me in my life, bro. It really was. Like, it really, really was. But what I learned from it, man, just do what you're supposed to do, man. Again, why you speeding anyway? You know what I'm saying? Trying to pass, trying to go fast, all that could have been avoided. So I learned my lesson from it, bro. And yeah, man, it was a learning experience for me, bro. But nah, I actually didn't sit in no cell, or then I just went to the, you know, they checked in, and then as soon as I checked in, I bailed out. And that was a blessing that I had people, you know, that care about it, that could bail me out. Because when I was sitting in there, bro, it's people sitting in there a year, 5, 6, 7 months, like, because they ain't even got nobody to bail them out. They ain't even got $100 or $200 to bail them out, or they don't know nobody, or nobody even care about them just to bail them out, bro. So I'm sincerely grateful about that I got people that care about me, man. And man, if y'all, hey, that's gonna be it, bro. That's gonna be it today. If y'all want to see another story time, man, y'all hit me in the comments below, man. It's your boy. I'm out.